another getaway with the Crawfords. We are on the Majestic Princess, sailing for 7 nights, leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, going to Princess Key, as well as San Juan and St. Thomas with 3 sea days. Come along as we explore the ship and tell you what we like and don't like and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll give you the full rundown. All right. Okay, hey guys, this is cabin M126 on the Majestic Princess. It's a balcony cabin. Let's take a look. Okay, this is a medallion class ship, so all you need, they send you your little medallion here. Everything works via this medallion. No more key cards. I love this aspect of cruising on Princess, is using the medallion. Cabin M126 is a deluxe balcony cabin. We did just let the cruise line assign the cabin for us to save a little money. So anyways, when you walk in, you get this nice big closet here to the right. Open it out. There's your safe, as well as some more drawers, whatever, for storage. Bathrooms right here. This is one of the smaller bathrooms we've had in a while on a ship. If you want to walk in. But still, the shower's pretty good. You do got a little step down there, which is nice. Alright. And then full length mirror to the left. Come in, the beds are pushed together. You do have 2 drawers for storage on the left, 2 drawers on the right. There are 2 like USB plugs basically to charge things. To the right of your stand. I don't see anything over there, do you?
No.
Yeah. So,
never mind.
Yeah, there's 2 USB spots over here, plus a plug over here for charging, as well as probably for curling irons, hair dryers, what have you. Nothing under there. Hair dryers in this drawer. And your fridge is down here. I can open it. There we go. Couch. And then the balcony. It's not a bad sized balcony. We are towards the front of the ship. Step out there. 2 chairs and a table. And like I said, we're towards the front of the ship. We had Princess assign this cabin to us about a month ago from cruising. This is March 8th of 2026, just to give you an idea of when. We are, I think, in a good location because we go 1 floor up and out, and we're at the pool, as well as Salty Dogs and the pizzeria. So that's good for us. The buffet is just a little farther down. But our cabin's still above us and below us, so we shouldn't hear too much noise, which is always positive. But yeah, that's cabin M126 on the Majestic Princess. This is Movies Under the Stars, where they update the deck chairs with fancier padding and also serve popcorn. The Ocean Walk will take you out over the ocean just a tiny bit. It's a thrill. Here's the Laugh Lounge, where they do the comedy club. Geez, travel and leisure, who can afford these prices? Hey, we're going to take a quick break from Getaway with the Crawfords to bring you this important cruise tip. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lot of you are going to say, Charlie, this is not an important tip. Everybody knows this. But unfortunately, there are some people out there who still do not know this tip. Now, that big tip is fly in the day before. Trust me, Steph and I almost missed this cruise because United canceled our flight on Friday night. The rebooking options were horrible, and so we ended up canceling that flight, taking a refund. We booked a non-stop flight last minute on Southwest to get down here to make this trip. Now, there are other people on social media who were supposed to be on this cruise who did not make this cruise because their flights had issues. And then when we were in the hotel, we were talking to a couple who also missed their cruise, and they were going to fly home the next day because they didn't want to fly to the next port to meet the ship. So I'm telling you, fly in a day prior to meet the ship. or to meet your cruise, start your vacation. Shoot, I'm starting to think about flying in 2 days ahead of time now because this is getting ridiculous. All it takes is one little issue with the airline to domino effect down, and you might be stuck in your hometown thinking we're not going to make it. Steph and I have had this happen twice now where we've been stressed and sweating it, and thankfully we made the right decisions to get down here and make our cruise. But please take that tip, take to heart. If you can fly in a day or two early, definitely do it so you don't have any stress when you're starting your vacation. All right, back to Getaway with the Crawfords. Looking way up at the Ocean Walk. The Sunset Bar offers amazing wake views.
Although it's hard to find, they still offer tea time on sea days. You might have to ask the servers, and it is not on the app or in the Princess Patter.
There are 2 casinos on board, one for smokers and one for non-smokers. Here's the game room.
And here's Charlie.
Hey, all right, hey, thanks. So great to be here on the beautiful Majestic Princess. All right, once again, we're going to interrupt the Getaway with the Crawfords to bring you another helpful tip when it comes to cruising with Princess. Once again, this cruise was taken from, this is March 2026, so these perks can change over time. They have already changed from when they originally rolled them out. But I just wanted to go over it because we are on the Premier package, and I will say the Premier package is highly worth it. At the end of this video, I will tell you how much we paid, and once again, the price paid for what we're getting is an amazing deal, and it's one reason why we took this trip. We weren't really exactly thrilled about the itinerary, but once you pay the price, you're like, we can deal with where we're going. So Premier, they have just a standard Princess when you book, where you pay for everything, gratuities, all that good stuff, right? Then they have the Princess Plus that includes like some drinks and I think like Wi-Fi on 1 or 2 devices and some gratuity. That's about it. Then you got Premier. That's the top of the line. Totally worth it, and here's why. I printed off my notes so I know what to tell you. 1, you get unlimited premium drinks, bottled water, especially coffee, and the juice bar. So basically everything, it's up to $20, but I've yet to see anything here that's over $20 for drinks. But basically, yeah, it's anything. So you don't have to worry about anything. And I know some people say, well, I'll spend less on my drinks anyways, and that's fine, that's cool. But for me, I don't want to worry about a bill at the end of the trip. You okay there, camera lady? Okay, good. Okay, carrying on. So basically every drink is included. Top shelf, doesn't matter what you order. You'll see it on your bill and it'll say $15 and it'll say minus $15. It's a great plan. Absolutely love it. Love not have to worry about a bill at the end of the trip. Plus, like I said, it's all top shelf. Liquors, beers, coffee, juices, whatever you want. You don't have to worry about it. They scan your badge, boom, gone. Specialty dining meals. We just had an amazing meal tonight at Catch by Rudy. Earlier in the beginning of the trip, we were at the Crown Grill. Tomorrow, we're at Sabatini's, the Italian joint. You have unlimited specialty dining, and you get the book before anybody else gets the book. So that's key. Now, Steph and I only did 3 because we wanted to do main dining room too, and just, because we like the main dining room. We also like to explore the foods there and see how good it is. But now, after eating at Catch by Rudy, I wish we would have ate there, booked it a couple more nights, but hey, live and learn, right? We're living and learning. So unlimited specialty dining, amazing perk. Let's see here. Wi-Fi devices. You get 4 per guest. 4 devices per guest. So phone, tablet, whatever. The medallion net on this ship has been awesome. Fast. We've watched videos. We've done video calls with our parents back home, checking in on them. No interruption, no lag, no nothing. The medallion net, internet, Wi-Fi on this ship is phenomenal. Love it. No complaints. So you get 4 devices per guest. That's awesome. Unlimited fitness classes. I might hit one of those up.
What?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Camera lady. Classes by Exponential Pure Barre, Yoga 6, and Stretch Lab. All unlimited classes.
I didn't know I could go to those.
You could go to those.
Well, I'll be checking that out.
We still got time. Crew appreciation's included, of course. But I still recommend carrying some extra 5s and 1s and 10s in there for really extraordinary service. Tonight I gave our server a 10 just because he was phenomenal. He was great. He gave us some extra sides with our meal. Said you should try the what was it? Baka? What was it? Oh, it was a green thing.
Some green.
It was some green. Phenomenal. He gave us some fingerling potatoes and said, yeah, try these 2. Just great. Great service. So I gave him a little extra at the end because he went above and beyond in our opinion. Professional photos. Unlimited digital images taken, which, I mean, you know, we normally start passing those by, right? Because we don't want to have our photos taken. We know we're not going to buy them. Now they're limited. When you go on your app, it gives you the option to download them. You'll see them, download them to your phone, and then you get 3 prints as well that you get to take home with you. So once again, it's a pretty good deal. Ocean Now delivery, fee waived. So all your drinks you get, if you want to get room service to your room, all those fees are waived. If you don't have the premium, you're going to pay to have those things delivered to you. And it is nice just to be like, hey, deliver me a drink to my room, deliver me room service, whatever. So those fees are waived. That's huge. Room service delivery, Ocean Now covered that. And the big one, we just experienced this tonight for the theater show. Reserved theater seating. So when you go in the theater, there's going to be Princess Premier, blue covers on the back of the seats. You talk to the lady there, she'll check you in and prove that you actually have the Premier package. And then you get to go sit in really nice seats, close to the stage, center stage, and they're only for Premier. 5 minutes till showtime, they do release those seats to people standing waiting. But so you want to get there a little bit earlier, but you will have a seat. And that's awesome because, you know, sometimes you go to these theater shows and you end up waiting basically, you know, for a long time, right? Or you're like, oh, we'll have to come to the late show because there's no seats, what have you. Or you sit there, I'll sit here. Now with Premier, they got your seat covered. So those are some of the premiums that you get with the Premier package. I highly recommend it. And like I said, we'll tell you the price at the end of this so you know what we paid. And when you compare it with other cruise lines, no other cruise line touched what this price was for what we got for the balcony, for the Premier package, everything. And that's why we booked it at the end of the day. So, yeah, it's been a great trip so far. And let's go to commercial break. Hey, all right. Fun jacket. Reserved theater seating for Princess Premier guests. The premium desserts used to be a part of the premium package with Princess. It has unfortunately been discontinued. We were lucky enough to be grandfathered in and able to use it. But now from 10 to 2 up in the buffet area, you can still get premium desserts, but you have to pay the price. Some specialty dining photos. The Catch by Rudy. The Crown Grill was delicious. I love that they give you different salt to try with your steak. Italian food at Sabatini's. This was our least favorite option of specialty dining.
Nice fresh tomato.
Make way for the Baked Alaska, a Princess tradition. Hey everybody, we're back again with another helpful tip when it comes to cruising with Princess. That's part of the medallion. I love the medallion. The cruise key card is so old-fashioned. I can't stand it. I don't like having to keep it on me. I'm always worried about missing it or losing it. I'm worried about if I leave it in my light socket to run the lights in the AC in the room and walking out and forgetting it. Medallion's always with you. I absolutely love the medallion. So way to cruise from here on out. I'm telling you right now. The thing with the medallion is that when you go to order it, they're going to give you the option of picking it up in the port, or they're going to say you can send it to your home. It used to be a free charge. They mailed it to you, no questions asked, but now there's a shipping and handling charge. I think it's like $13, $10, somewhere in there to have it sent to you. If you don't want to pay the charge, no problem at all. When you check in at the port, they'll scan your passport and they say, hold on, let me grab your medallion. Steph and I, we had ours mailed to us ahead of time because it's just part of the fun. It comes in this neat little box and you open it up and it comes with a medallion and a lanyard. Now, I'm not a fan of the lanyard. Some people are. If you like the lanyard and you're cool with it, that's great. It's free of charge. That's what it looks like. Your medallion just clips in right here. You take it with you wherever. Dinner, pool, doesn't matter. There's your lanyard, right? Princess does also sell accessories. When you get on board, you can go to the medallion shop. They can help you with any questions you have, but they also will sell you some things like a little wrist guide. This is magnetic. Steph and I found these to be faulty. Your medallion will fall out occasionally or get dislodged quite easily. They also sell some fancier items like a gold and silver jewelry, a lapel, different items, options to hold your medallion, no problem. Now what we did, you can go on Amazon. Amazon's got everything, right? Even for your medallion. We got a 4-pack of these for like $6. It's lock-in, super easy. Hold it. It wraps around the medallion. We've had no issues at all. They keep it secure and safe. Like I said, there's different options on Amazon. Anywhere from $6, $10, $15, depending on what you want. This was a 4-pack. I think I paid $6 or $7. Had it 2 days later. Awesome. So once again, this is a helpful tip. This is like the 3rd or 4th tip in this video from me about Cruising Princess and how great it is. So, I mean, we're chock-a-block full of, oh, is that the wrong word? I don't know. You just gave me the camera lady just said, like, what was that? Anyways, tons of information in this video about how great it is to cruise with Princess. I'm not even being paid by Princess. We just like Princess. But, yeah, so that's how it goes with the medallion. There we go. Okay, wrap it up. Gotcha. Anyways, lots of awesome ways. Ditch the cruise card. This is the way to go. All right. Hey, one thing I love about the Princess Medallion app and the Premier package is that they deliver drinks to your stateroom. Everything. Just order it on your app. Boom. They come a couple minutes later with drinks. Absolutely love this.
Now we're going to show you around the Hollywood Pool Club. This is a special feature only on Majestic Princess ship. It features an indoor pool. It has a bar. It has nice places to eat, relax, look out at the ocean, and also you can play games and hang out with your family.
The theater shows were phenomenal. Some of the best we've seen in quite a while. pickleball and basketball courts on the sports deck. The old putting green. Captain's Toast, Champagne Waterfall.
We had a perfect day on Princess Key, the private island. Although there was no water slides or zip lines or pools, it was a perfect day for a beach getaway, and lunch is included.
All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up another Getaway with the Crawfords. Thanks again for checking us out, tuning in, and hearing what we have to say about the Majestic Princess.
We just wanted to end with a few final tips or observations that we had from this trip versus our other trip, which if you're interested in our other trip, that was a few years ago.
That was a few years ago.
We rated most of the cruise lines, and Princess won, basically, as our best experience. So I think that this definitely still was up there.
Yeah, no complaints.
Can't beat the price and everything that's included.
Yeah, the price and everything that's included, and Princess does pretty much everything well. And I know you're going to talk on this shortly, but yeah, no complaints at all. I did say earlier that I would let you know the price paid for this cruise. Once again, this was 7 days, balcony out of Fort Lauderdale with the premier package on Princess, which is everything pretty much included. We paid just over $2,900 for this trip, which to me is amazing. $1,450 per person, and that was everything. So, and when I looked at other cruises, we had cruise credit with Norwegian, looked at Royal, looked at Carnival even. They were all more expensive. By the time you added in either Wi-Fi or drinks or it all just didn't compare with the Princess price. The only one that was cheaper was MSC, and we're eventually going to get on MSC.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and see if it's if they've gotten any better, improved. I know there's a ton of videos out there about how horrible they are. So we do plan on doing MSC, but we paid $2,900 for this cruise, which to me was phenomenal. And like I said, we didn't really care about the ports, but once we found we were getting the premier package and a balcony and 7 days away at sea, we jumped on it, and no complaints. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. One of the tips that maybe we want to bring some light to is do not book anytime. What was it? It's flexible anytime dining. Yeah. I guess you don't even have to book that.
You don't have to book it. You just walk up. It's a walk up.
Yeah. We didn't make any reservations. We didn't want to choose traditional dining. That's when you have like the 5 or the 8 o'clock and it doesn't change. Correct. Maybe you sit with people or whatever. So we don't usually pick that. We like to be able to pick and like choose when we eat and not have a set time every day. Yeah. But that is an option. They have like a whole dining room for that. But the second option would be to reserve your dining. Correct. And I don't know, like when you can start reserving that.
I don't know when that's technically available because we didn't really know too much about it until we got on the ship and were playing around on the app.
Yeah. And a lot of cruise lines, you do reserve your dining in advance, and I would recommend doing that, whether it's the first day you get on the ship or if you can do that in advance a couple days. Yeah. We did the anytime, I think we did it 2 times. 2 or 3?
2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times.
Well, no, because we did 2. I think it was 2 because we had the specialty dining that was free. So we did that. Yes. Yeah.
So we had specialty dining like the first night, and then the other nights we were like, well, we'll just do like the flexible dining whenever we're ready. There was always a line, which is expected. I mean, it wasn't long. I'd say no more than 30 minutes ever
Yeah.
did we wait.
Yeah.
So it wasn't horrible. And it wasn't a horrible experience. It was just so slow. I feel like the flexible dining was, hey, this is just like, we'll get to you. We're like the last like people to dine, or like no one really cared about us.
Or staffing. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a staffing issue.
Maybe.
I don't know, but yeah.
Every time we ate in there, it's just like they didn't really seem to care about us. It was super slow,
Yeah.
super slow.
Super slow.
And so every time we went to specialty dining, it was just so much better that we just started just eating in specialty dining pretty much every day.
But like I said, that was included with the premier
Yeah.
package. So we actually reserved two specialty dinings ahead of time. 2, I think, or 3.
We
did 3
reserved some.
because we did the Italian,
Okay.
we did Rudy's, and we did the steakhouse.
Yeah.
So we had 3 already reserved, and we didn't want to be greedy, and we also wanted to try out the main dining room as well because we normally like the main dining room. But yeah, normally a 20 or 30 minute wait to get in the door, not a problem. You know, it is what it is. But then you sit there, no one approaches your table. They might bring your water, and that's the last you see of them.
Yeah.
Then they take your order, and then it was just not a good experience in the come anytime dining room.
So the last day that we were there, we made a reservation. We were able to like get a reservation in anytime dining, and it was like, I don't even know what to say. It was like better. It was better.
It was better experience.
The people, like you could tell, like people were running up to them because it was like the last day of the cruise, and like hugging them and thanking them and like being so appreciative. And they built a connection with us in that one dinner than nobody did in the flexible dining.
Correct.
So I don't know. It was just like we were like, is this what it's like to be in the reserve dining room? Like it was just so much better. It was just such a difference. So if that's something that you care a lot about, some people don't care about the dining. Or whatever. That's one of the things that we like is having the sit down meal and enjoying the, appetizer, the 3-course meal. So anyway, that's just something to think about. If you're just gonna wing it and do the anytime dining, it may be kind of slow and maybe not the best service.
Not the best, experienced service. But that could also be a staffing issue. We don't know. There were a lot of people working in the dining room, but I don't know what they were doing because they weren't really serving the people, so I don't know. The guest. All right. Next thing, tender ticket?
Yeah.
So it's a tender to Princess Key. We've done this before, no problem. Normally, Steph and I, we've always just slept in, and sometime around, 10 a.m.
Yeah, we don't wake up early.
Yeah,
we sleep
sometimes
in.
around 10 a.m. You hear the, hey, don't worry about grabbing a tender ticket. Just go down to the gangway, get on the tender, and go to shore if you want to go to shore. This was not the case. We went down to the Atrium Plaza, and you get a ticket. I think we got, 73, 76? I don't know. It was something. And we sat for probably another hour and a half. Does that sound right?
It was a long time.
It was a long time. We had cookies. We
did not realize
we had coffee and snacks, and we were sitting there waiting. So, it was a painfully slow process. And then by the time we got on the tender, got to go down to the tender, we sat on the tender boat next to the ship for probably 20 minutes. It took us forever to get out of there. And then with knowing that, we decided to, let's head back to the ship. We only got about 3 hours on Princess Key when it was all said and done. So if that's something you really want to do, go down early and get your tender ticket early. Wake up at 7 a.m., whenever they start handing them out. Go down early if being on the private island is important to you, because otherwise you're going to be like us, only get about 3 hours on Princess Key.
And we've been there before.
We've been there before. It's not like something,
our first
something new.
Princess
We were really
cruise.
surprised. They had 3 or 4 tenders going back and forth, but it was really slow. And then, coming back to the ship, once again, a huge long line, and took forever to get back to the ship. And we were all aboard at 3:30, and I know we left a little late because there was no way everybody was getting back on at 3:30.
And maybe this is the new normal.
Yeah.
But a couple years ago when we went on Princess, we did not even have to wait at all. I don't even know if we got a ticket.
No.
So, and we just went straight over with no issues. So that was just a little surprising. Maybe a change. Maybe that's the new normal. I don't know why it was different. Maybe this is a bigger ship.
No. I don't know. And we've done this. We've done Princess as well. We've been there on Carnival, and we've also been there on Holland America. Never had issues with the tenders and stuff. So this was definitely It was a surprise.
We just thought we'd sleep in, and we rented a
clamshell.
Yeah, a clamshell, and so we're like, oh well, we don't have to get there early and get a clamshell. We already have one reserved. Like we can take our time, sleep in, and then by the time we wake up, all the tenders will already be like all the early birds. The people will already be. The rush will be over, and we'll just get right on.
No, we were wrong.
The rush doesn't go away.
The rush, and I mean, I know the ship was full. We were at capacity, which was 3,600 people, I believe. But still, it was a very poor tender process.
But overall, it was a great cruise. We had a great time again. Always loved the Medallion class ships, and that has not changed.
No.
I think Princess is a great cruise line if you are looking for like traditional, sophisticated cruising. Maybe not if you're looking for a lot of things for kids to do. It does not have the bells and whistles. There's no water slides. There's no go-karts. There's no, crazy anything. No rock wall.
Yeah.
No, there's not even mini golf. I mean,
there's a putting green.
Yeah, but that's not mini golf.
I know. I'm just saying.
Like there's nothing. I mean, there's that Hollywood Conservatory that we talked about, but even that's just more of a relaxing type. Play games, cards, read on your own type setup. There's just nothing really unique or necessarily like, I don't know, no bells and whistles. It's just good cruising, but everything that they do well. The food, great. Entertainment, great. Cleanliness, great.
Yeah, I agree. The room was clean twice a day. I mean, came in the morning, cleaned up the room. At night, he turns down the bed. Clean, touches up the room again. I mean, it's like classic cruising, I guess is the way I'd describe it. I mean, just they do everything really, really well. They know what they do well, and they do it great. Food, entertainment. I mean, and it's not like it's boring. There was still stuff to do. Like, it's But I mean, there also were not a lot of kids on this ship, so maybe that's why too.
Yeah, there wasn't like normally on cruise ships you have like the mini golf and the piano bar and the. Some have bowling alleys. I mean, but they had the normal stuff. There's going to be, I don't know if they had karaoke, but there's going to be trivia. There's a pool.
Oh, yeah, they have the karaoke in that one.
Yeah.
Where we went and saw him talk about
the lounge. Yeah. I mean, they have comedians. So they do have some of like the staples that people are used to. It's just, if you are with kids, they'd have to know, this is more of a relaxing type older crowd.
Older clientele, I'd say definitely.
They have the casino, so they have some of the staples.
Yeah.
It's just
correct.
Not everything.
Yeah, but definitely. I mean, we love Princess. Like said it multiple times. Love the Medallion. Love Princess. They do everything well. Would not hesitate to book another Princess cruise because we do enjoy them quite thoroughly. I think that was everything, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's everything.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know when you'll see us again. We're kind of busy. We have another exchange student coming in August, so we'll be busy with him. And, so who knows when we'll get another video out of someplace fun and exciting. But, we appreciate you taking the time to check this out. All right. Have a great summer. Bye.